May buntag niyo tanan. Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Nandito na naman ako, si Mario. Gagawin naman ako ng bagong video. Alam mo naman, araw-araw ko ginagawa ito eh. I'm really big on Bitcoin and I want to advocate for Bitcoin because I really think Bitcoin is a good way to save money and protect your money from inflation. It's gonna be hedged against inflation. Lalo na ang pera natin na lumiliit ang value ng peso or dollar wherever you are. But Bitcoin keeps going higher and higher. So that would protect our money instead of putting it in fiat, which is cash. Put it in Bitcoin. The only problem is masyadong volatile ang Bitcoin. Nakakatakot sa mga ibang tao. Bumabagsak, tapos tumataas, bumabagsak, tumataas. Pero kahit it does that, kung titingnan mo sa chart, pataas pa rin. Yun lang, mataas yung ano niya, the ratio niya, the volatility niya. So, a lot of people natatakot. At saka may mga kalokohan din na not very good na mga fraudulence, mga scam, maraming mga scammer out there. Pero it's not only Bitcoin, kahit mga regular money, they scam you. Pero siyempre, maraming nag-i-scam sa Bitcoin knowing na may promise of making a lot of money. So, you know, once merong greed, may scam. Because they use greed as parang paon eh. Pangnakaw ng pera. So, ginagamit nila yun. Kung nangingisda sila, nilalagay nilang masarap na something to lure their victims. Ganun nangyayari. And usually it's greed. So when we get greedy, we get easily scammed. The only time I get scammed basically is because of greed. Parang carrot yun ginagamit nila. Ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon is basically ang government regulation sa Bitcoin. Well, ang problema ng Bitcoin is worldwide. Iba-ibang gobyerno ang nagre-regulate sa its countries. Meron silang separate mga rules about Bitcoin. So hindi ko ma-cover lahat. So ang pwede kong i-cover lang sa US. So pasensya na lang Pilipinas. Hindi ko alam ang batas ng Pilipinas tungkol sa Bitcoin. Hopefully may batas na, you know, fair naman para sa mga nag-i-invest sa Bitcoin at saka para protekto sa public. I'm for government regulation because ang trabaho ng government regulation is yun nga, to protect the public from scams and also lalo na sa Bitcoin to fight terrorism kasi ginagamit nila kasi ang Bitcoin it's peer-to-peer. So, ibig sabihin, walang middleman. And walang nagko-control. There's no central authority. So, medyo mahirap bantayin. The only good thing about Bitcoin compared to other crypto assets like Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, Binance, yung mga iba-ibang crypto is Bitcoin dito sa US. The government already basically said it's commodity. Ang commodity, it's like gold, silver, wheat, oil, and they all agreed it's commodity. So ang nagre-regulate ng Bitcoin sa US is CFTC, which is the regulatory body na nagbabantay sa mga commodities. So swerte ang Bitcoin. Ang problema lang sa crypto assets, mga iba, like Ethereum, yung mga iba, hindi pa nila alam, pinaglalaban pa nila kung if it's, kung ano ba ito, kung if it's commodity or security. Right now, they're operating as question mark. So, may chance pa, kasi isang FUD tungkol sa Bitcoin or sa cryptocurrency is baka pwedeng siraduhin ng gobyerno. You know, so baka may gagawin ng gobyerno na pwede na masirado. ang good news is Bitcoin, which yan ang pinipress ko, is medyo clear na it's a commodity, so we don't have to worry about it. Meron na nagre-regulate ng Bitcoin, may nagbabantay na. This is the commodity CFTC. The bad news is ang Ethereum and the rest of the cryptocurrency, meron pang chance na it will be declared a security. Ngayon, ang Ethereum, they're suing the US government right now. Kasi parang the US government is parang meron silang pinapalabas na they think the cryptocurrency outside of Bitcoin is considered security. Once it's considered security, then they're unregistered security. So kailangan pumasal na naman sila, dadaan sila ng kagaya ng mga iba-ibang security, yung mga public, when you say security, ang binabantayan nila like stocks and bonds. So they're gonna treat them like any companies, corporations like Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, kasi puro security yan eh. So, ganyan mangyayari sa mga iba outside of Bitcoin. So, there is still a little chance na pwede nilang gawin yun. We'll find out kasi they're going through a lawsuit right now. Hopefully, magiging considered commodity the rest. Kung hindi, patay. You know, they might stop the trading of the others until they register themselves as securities. So yun lang. Pero I don't really care if they say it's security, as long as pwedeng ma-register. At saka kung nag-invest kayo sa Ethereum, kagaya ko, nag-invest ako sa Ethereum, hindi lang Ethereum, meron akong investment sa Avalanche at saka sa Crypto.com, CRO coins. Malaki ang investment ko sa CRO coins. So of course, gusto kong magiging considered commodity yan para walang problema. Pero kung sabihin nilang security, okay lang ako. Basta hindi mo wala yung pera natin at saka pwede silang mag-apply as a registered security company. Nangyayari kasi, like Ethereum meron silang, alam mo na, merong presidente, meron silang board, meron silang mga employees. So parang security, parang negosyo. Tapos, para silang, alam mo naman na yung cryptocurrency is based on two things di ba? The first thing is it's a store of value, parang gold, which is Bitcoin. Yan ang pinakamalaking drawing point ng Bitcoin. Pangalawa, meron silang blockchain, which is kind of an app. You know, the blockchain basically is digital ledger na yung lahat ng mga transaction mo, they check and everything. So, yung mga other cryptocurrency, dinidevelop nila yung application on the blockchain side. Yan ang nila. So, actually, Ethereum and all the rest, Solana, they're actually a better version of Bitcoin when it comes to blockchain. Because mas mura in one thing, at saka mas mabilis, at saka mas malaki yung nila, yung ang daily na nagagawa nila. Bitcoin hindi kasi nagbabago kasi there's walang central figure, walang presidente, walang employee. The only one doing the Bitcoin is the miners. So hindi na talaga magbabago. Whatever Bitcoin ang ginawa nila sa white paper, yun na. Hindi na magbabago. Their main value is the store of value na parang gold. Yan ang nagpapalaki ng Bitcoin. Yung blockchain nila nakakatulong din, and meron silang, they can make ilan ba yon? One blockchain a minute. Yan ang ginagawa nila, one blockchain a minute. So hindi kagaya ng Ethereum, mga in seconds nakakagawa sila ng 10 or 100 blockchain. Talagang mahina ang Bitcoin. Pasensya na lang, may ubo ko Pero kasi ang Bitcoin ang pinakamalaki at saka malaki na yung market cap nila, they're considered the biggest store of value, and it's even better than gold. The reason for that is ang scarcity niya, hanggang 21 million Bitcoin lang ang magagawa. And right now, it's like 19.5 million na ang na umiikot. And there's only 1.5 million ang pwedeng i-mine. So, malapit na mangubos. So, can you believe that? Kung all the Bitcoins are owned, wala nang ibibenta. Kung ibibenta mo, ang taas na ng presyo. Yan ang mga rare items like, alam mo na yung mga paintings ng well-known na artists, kagaya ni Van Gogh, yung painting nila sobrang mahal. It's very, very rare. Konting-konti lang. Yung mga masterpiece. Ganun na rin ang Bitcoin. So, para hindi kayo matakot at saka medyo klaro tungkol sa government regulation, you're better off just buying Bitcoin for now. I made a mistake kasi hindi ko talaga pinag-aralan noon eh. Kung alam ko lang, dapat din ako namili ng Ethereum at saka yung CRO at saka yung Solano. So, it's there naman and it's making money. So, ang gagawin ko na lang, idahan-dahan ko na ibibenta yung Ethereum ko at saka yung CRO ko, i-convert ko ng Bitcoin. And that's basically what I'm doing now. Dinadahan-dahan kong binibenta. Kasi it's positive naman eh. Hindi naman ako lugi eh. And I'm just gonna concentrate in Bitcoin until merong government regulation na clarity tungkol sa the rest of cryptocurrency. Kung may clarity na, yun, pwede na ako mag-invest balik sa Ethereum and Solana and Avalanche and CRO, even Doge, yung mga meme coin. So, that's about it. That's my lesson for today. Sana may natutunan kayo. And sana maingganyo ko kayo na mag-invest sa Bitcoin. And maraming salamat. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and have a good day for the rest of your day. It's 6:30 in the morning right here. So, have a good day and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.